did you first cross paths with him?
So Cody Swim from High Altitude, we ran some camps for High Altitude together, and he told me about Grandview and said, hey, my coaches want to get in contact with you. And this was my senior year in 2015. And at that point, I hadn't even heard of Grandview, and I was kind of like, what? What's Grandview? You wrestle in college? And he said, yeah, I'll just give him your number. And I think it was the next day, I got a phone call from him and came on a recruiting trip. And just the way Mitchell has talked and the way he was showing me around, the energy that he put in, the excitement that he had both on and off the mat, and I could really tell that he cared what was best for me and making me the best wrestler I could be, as well as the best person I could be. So
Definitely, yeah. So was that your first impression, or what did you think, I guess, when you first met him?
That was my first impression. My first recruiting trip was the first time I met him, and that was it. Actually, that's when I signed, and I said, all right, this is where I want to be. Mitchell's the guy that'll take me where I want to get to.
Yeah. So you hadn't heard of Grandview up until then? Because I think they had a few national titles already by that point.
Yeah, I think they had 3 or 4 already at that point, and I actually had never heard of them. I didn't even know NAI was a thing, to be honest. But the moment I heard about them, I started doing some research on them. I was like, wow, these guys are actually really good, and I could really see why, because it all started at the top with Mitchell, and we might not have started with the best team when he started the program, but he got those guys that were willing to buy into the program, and it just carries on down the line, and now we're where we're at, and it's because Mitchell's just always preaching that championship lifestyle. So
Definitely. From not going from, knowing too much about Grandview or really anything at all to now kind of seeing and being part of the success you guys have had. How impressive is it to kind of look back and see what Coach Mitchell's done? Because, he's been the coach here from the start, and now, it doesn't look like there's any end in sight to the run you guys are on.
It's actually very impressive. Like, you win 2 or 3 titles in a row, and it's like, wow, that's pretty impressive. But to do 7 or 8, that's insane. Not very many programs in any division have been able to do that, and to be a part of that, it's beyond exciting, and it's just very humbling and very cool. And Mitchell does a fantastic job with us in every way. Just if a guy needs to kind of be helped on track, then he'll do that. If he knows you can trust, or he can trust you getting your work done, being where you need to be on time, then he might be a little more relaxed with you. But he definitely knows when to let off and when to push the gas pedal. And come this time of year, a lot of teams we got to go 2 days, we got to prepare for nationals, we got to get our stuff done. And Mitchell's like, hey, practice is going to be 45 minutes to an hour today, and we're going to work on our technique and we're going to get better, but we're not going to kill you guys today. So
Definitely.
It's really good.
For sure.